Yo, what's good guys, Peter here. We are back with another video. Hope you guys are having a great day as always. Now today guys, this video is a little bit different. I didn't want to make this video. Like, I was wishing that I didn't have to make this video, but then at the same time, I've been waiting like 2 weeks to make this video. I know it's weird. I'm gonna explain more about that later. But basically, I found out some stuff that 2K has been hiding from us, and it's not good. It's really not good. And also guys, it got so bad that I contacted 2K support multiple times, and they basically proved what I was saying, and I have these messages saved. They haven't acknowledged it at all, so I was thinking, yo, I have to make this video. So don't forget to drop a like down below. As always, we're going for 1,000 likes. Shout out to everybody in the family. Also, if you're new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe and turn on notifications to join the family. You guys don't want to miss any more daily 2K19 content. We just hit 85k. Thank you guys so much. We're about to hit 86k like probably tomorrow. But anyway, let's get right into the video. Now, before I completely go off, because I am pretty mad, I just want to address, the comment section warriors. Oh, stop complaining about 2K19. 2K19 is good. Okay, I understand. 2K19 is good. But that's why I'm making this video, because I want their game to be better. Like, if it was 2K18, I wouldn't make this video, because even if they fixed what I was talking about, the game still wouldn't be good. So it doesn't really matter there. But this is completely ruining the game. Also, I made a video over a week ago talking about a huge problem they had in the game, and I think they watched that video because a few days ago they actually fixed what I was talking about. I'm gonna talk more about that later though. So anyway, you guys know that we got the first 99 overall a few days ago. The dude came out of nowhere. He's from China. A lot of people didn't know who he was. He only has like 200 subs on YouTube. He doesn't really post that much, and a lot of people were making videos with him. A lot of people are also paying him to make videos. Not gonna name any names, but honestly, it wasn't as big as like the top rep has been in the past couple years. One, because he didn't really post on YouTube like that, and then two, it was literally the exact same reward as 2K18. 99, you get your badge that boosts all the badges, you get immortalized next year. It's literally the same thing. But what a lot of people weren't talking about with him was that he had 6 park games played. Yeah, 6. Now, this video isn't talking about how, all the top reps, they just play against robots all day, don't play actual party, they don't play actual people. I've talked about that in the past. That was actually the video I posted over a week ago, and I think 2K actually watched that video because a few days ago, they did buff the park rep. So they did buff the XP or the my points, whatever you want to call them, in the park, right? And a lot of park events are double rep. So if you play a park event with double rep, you can now get up to like 30k my points in a single game. So just think of the simple math, right? Would you rather get 100 to 150k my points in an hour for playing robots, or would you rather get 30,000 my points in like 5 to 10 minutes playing a park game? But the thing is, the top reps are all still playing against robots, unfortunately. So it's not because of the my points. Shout out to 2K for fixing that. It's because of the park events. The park events in this game are literally unplayable. It was the main selling point of the game. Like, yo, we're not only giving you 1 park this year, we're giving you 30 parks, and they're all these different park events, and you can play all of them, and you can get all these rewards or play double rep, stuff like that, right? They don't actually work. They're literally unplayable. It's ruining the game. You cannot play the park events without lagging out every 20 minutes or something ridiculous. And 2K hasn't said a word about it yet. But it's a shame because they put all of this effort into all these parks, right? And you just can't play them. You can't play these park events. It's unplayable. And you think that's bad? That is just the start, man. That is just the start. So today is Sunday, and today was also Ruffles. It's a very popular park event. If you get in the top 10, you get this Ruffles jersey, bright blue jersey. You get the sleeves. You get unlimited boosts, and of course, you get that badge. So a lot of people decided to play it, right? They're like, yo, I want to play Ruffles. I want to try to get these boosts. And it's so sad what 2K has now come to. So we are now on Twitter to just check up on how the community is enjoying their gaming experience today. All right, first off, we got Orlando. Ruffles is a complete lag fest. We be freezing the whole game, and we're gonna go through these quickly because it's literally the same thing. Next, we have I'm Davis. I just wish park events were like we're in Davis. Okay, I know what he's saying. People pulling up on each other. I could always stream. I don't want to stream matchmaking because every time I get lagged out and countdowns every game. Next, imagine playing Ruffles. Next, now this is to do with the park event we had yesterday. It was actually called Top Dog. It's basically like Protect the House, but you have to play with randoms. Yeah, really fun, right? Great idea. I'm going to talk more about that later. But another one, I bet the number 1 player didn't get kicked once, just lagging out of games. Playing Ruffles made me get gray hair, never again. Lag, more lag and Ruffles. So in case you guys didn't know what the rules of Top Dog were, it's basically you have to play with randoms, and it's matchmaking threes. You have to win the games, right? But it's only for VIP, so you have to be a 93. I think they did that so you don't get matched up with like a 60 overall on your team. But the whole point is that you have to play with randoms, right? So you got the next tweet here. VIP only, huh? What you could do in this park event was literally go in with a squad, so you don't play with randoms, and the squad could be any overall in the game. So not only does it violate the whole you have to be a VIP or you have to be a 93, but you get to play with a squad. That's the whole point of the park event, and you just could cheat and just not do it. Like, that's just so 2K, and they, of course, did not address it at all. It's so sad that they have to literally hide all of this stuff from us. Like, they have not acknowledged anything about these whole park events not working once. And it's really sad and it's really embarrassing, but I think I know why. One, I don't think they even know that this is happening to people because they don't pay attention to the community. But two, if they were to do that, it would literally be every single day there's a park event, so they would just look terrible. It would be super embarrassing, but also they would just be lying to us. Like, you really think they're going to be trying to fix the servers? Like, no, they're not going to do that. So we established that park events are unplayable, right? They're broken, they're unplayable. Playing the park event is pretty bad. Now, what happens if you actually try to win it? That is exactly what I did. Not only did I try to win a park event, I tried to win the hardest park event in the game, which is called Protect the House. Now, the reason why this is the hardest park event in the game is because it is the only park event where you literally cannot lose a game. You can't lose. It is matchmaking threes, so already hard because it's matchmaking. Matchmaking doesn't work. I had to close that like 5 times because 2K was trying to find a match for us and they just didn't. So it's matchmaking threes, and the way you win is that whoever has the highest win streak after 4 straight hours wins the event. So you have to play for 4 hours. You can't lose for 4 hours. So not only do you have to play for 4 hours straight without losing, you have to be constantly playing and get the games done faster than anybody else. So it is probably the hardest park event, but it's kind of perfect for me at the same time. You guys know I'm really good at threes. I had the record for the highest 3 streak in 2K19, and then I broke it, and it's now at 99. Video coming on that soon, by the way. So it is kind of perfect, right? All I have to do is play threes for 4 hours and never lose and get games done super fast. Like, I've done that before, and I'm a really good threes player. So I play the event, and what do you know? This is what the gameplay looks like. Roll the clips.
No, I'm lagging.
It's lagging. It's lagging. I'm lagging.
Come on, bro. Come on. We just won the game. Come on. Oh my. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm out, bro. Oh my gosh. Hey, you got corner. Here, I'm back. Oh, I lagged as soon as I shot. Oh.
Those are just some of the games we lagged out. We lagged out at so many games. Every single game was laggy like that. We started the event late because they weren't giving us a game, and I had to close app like 5 times because, like I said, they wouldn't match us up with an opponent. And I can't even save a clip like that on PS4 because once you close the app, like, you can't save a clip. You guys know how that works. But somehow we pulled through and we won the event. But we didn't. So because there were so many lag outs, everybody's count of how many games we won was wrong. The number we had was different than the number like everybody else saw on the leaderboard, and those 2 numbers were different from the number that 2K support eventually found. And while we were playing the event, I knew something was kind of fishy, and I sensed it, right? Because we were literally letting the other team score just so we could get the games done so fast, right? It was really fishy how we weren't in a huge lead the whole time, right? Even though we did start a little bit late. So the event ends, we don't get the rewards. I find out that whoever got the rewards was actually what they counted as first place. They cheated and they delayed the whole time. So I'm like, yo, I just played a park event for 4 straight hours, probably the most stressful 4 hours I've ever had playing 2K. And I lose because somebody is delaying every single game, because at that point, like, we're getting the games done faster, winning every game, but you can't possibly get games done faster than somebody delaying, because whenever the other team gets the ball, they just delay them, they run straight out of bounds, they get the ball right back, and of course they won every game because they're delaying. So I'm like, yo, I have to contact 2K support. I want my rewards, and they've banned a lot of people for delaying in the past. So I contact 2K support. I told them exactly what happened, like, yo, like, we were lagging out all these games, so the wins might not count correctly or blah blah blah. It's different on everybody's screen. And then they ask about the other team. I was gonna tell them. I was like, yeah, the other team was actually delaying. They were cheating. They were delaying the whole time. I send them a screenshot of proof, and then I send them a tweet. And this is the tweet right here. This is somebody who literally played these people, got matched up with them, and they got delayed. And I asked, are those the people who won? They said, yeah. And it comes with a video, like, showing video proof. Roll the clip.
Has me boxed out again. Oh! Hurry up, hurry.
I don't give us time to do anything.
Who knows?
I tried.
They wanted to play against. Give me.
suck, bro. Oh my god, they suck.
Just hit square, hit square.
So there's two ways to solve this, right? You can solve it on the inside by contacting 2K support, or you can solve it on the outside by like trying to get Ronnie or Balubas or somebody from 2K like on Twitter's attention. And this tweet did really well too, you know, had 65 retweets and 272 likes. So that was some of the proof I sent the first person I talked to at 2K, right? He ends up saying, okay, I'll go ahead and have some people look further into their accounts. Unfortunately, I won't be able to provide you with the result of our investigation. So I talked to this dude for like 2 hours. And this is what it comes to. So apparently they have to have this whole investigation thing come up because these people were cheating. They have to ban them and they have to give us a reward, stuff like that, right? So I'm kind of frustrated, but I'm like, okay, I guess this is how things work at 2K. You're gonna have to remember that later. And he says also, if they were proven as cheaters, which this is proof, and I'm gonna show you guys some more later, it would absolutely make sense for us to give you the rewards instead. Well, it does, right? If we get second place because the first place was cheating, yeah. Then I was asking, you know, is there any more I can do? He says, right now you've given us all you can, but we still have to investigate it. I say, what do I do now? He's saying there's not much you can do right now. I realize this situation totally sucks. So they gave me and all my teammates 15,000 VC. I thank you for that. And I think this next message has some typos, but he said normally we wouldn't second place winners reporting the first place winners, but I'll take note to see if we can't get you guys rewards. I think he meant can, and I think he meant the second place winners. Like, I think that was just all worded wrong, but it was sounding pretty good. I was like, yo, I guess that's how 2K works. You know, they had to have this investigation. They gave us 15K VC in the meantime, and he was basically saying that, yo, you guys should get the rewards. It would make sense that we give them to you, and you're probably gonna get them if the investigation concludes that they were cheating. I asked, how do I get contacted after the investigation? And he says, I'm not actually sure. I have to hand off the investigation to the people who are in charge of that, and we can't provide the results of our investigation. So it's already getting pretty fishy, right? I also asked him how long do they take, and he said, I don't know. So now that I know that they're doing this whole investigation, I'm like, yo, I want to give them as much proof as possible that these guys were like literally delaying the whole tournament. Every single game they were delaying. And I send this guy like 5 more tweets like showing that they were delaying, and here are the tweets right here. First of all, there were some replies to this tweet. You know, I played in there in Ruffles last night and he was delaying me too. Mike Korzemba, who has over 1 million subs, replies to this and say, hope they get banned. And think, he has connections with 2K, right? So if they were to find about this, it would be either because of him or somebody else that I'll talk about later. Somebody's tagging them, you know, all these people are delaying and lag switching at events. They must be stopped. Why don't they just ban the people that have been recorded doing it? He delayed me too. We were in second place and they delayed him. Got delayed 2 games in a row in the first hour. His name was literally delayed court. Send this to 2K support to get them banned. So that's what people are saying, right? And that's literally what I'm doing. That's just a reply to this tweet. Here's another tweet right here. Somebody literally getting delayed by the same people during the event, and they added them too. The dude's name delayed court. Like, can it be more obvious than that? Here's another person that ended up playing them. Look, they're literally getting delayed, and you can tell what delay looks like rather than just lagging, because the event was lagging, but it's so obvious that they're delaying one because everybody who played them just seemed to get delayed by them. And also, see, look, when they have the ball, it's not lagging, but when they had the ball earlier, they were lagging. Another person tagging Mike Wang. Dude's name is Delayed Court. Somehow hasn't been IP or console banned. This is somebody that Delayed Court was playing with. Goated stretch. Imagine only running with me because I delay. So he's admitting that he delays. He was another person on their team. So they had not 1 but 2 delayers on their team. And here's another tweet. You know, that's the screenshot I sent to 2K Dev right there, just showing that they were delayed because like you can just tell by the screenshot, right? And then same exact person, somebody replying to them, you know, they're getting delayed as well. Look, as soon as they got the ball, you know, they start lagging, like literally getting delayed. You guys get the point, right? I've shown you guys so much, right? It can't be more obvious than this. So in their investigation, they would obviously be able to tell that, yeah, the team that won first place was delaying. 4 days passed, none of us have gotten our rewards, right? So I'm like, yo, there's no way the investigation can take this long. It's literally so obvious that they were delaying. Contact 2K support again. Dude says, like my colleague, I'm not updated of the results on the investigation, so I can only judge based on the information I do see. I was saying, okay, do you have any idea how long these take? Because it's literally been like 4 days. And how do I get a status update? I don't know what I was saying, right? I was just trying to like figure out what was going on. They're literally not communicating with me. He says, unfortunately I don't, so he doesn't know how long they take. But he finishes up by saying, we have your records, so all you would have to do is just ask about the status of the situation and just contact us. So all I have to do is just go to 2K support and just say, yo, can I get a status update on my investigation? And they would be able to see it and tell me, right? So a whole nother week passes, right? It's been a week and a half and we still haven't gotten our rewards. Contact 2K support again. The 2K support agent there says, I understand you contacted us previously on October 17th. The investigation is being handled by the development team. At this time, 2K support has no direct oversight on the development team. I understand the situation may be frustrating. I apologize for your inconvenience this had on you and your teammates. So I'm getting two different stories here. One, the first guy is telling me that I can just, contact 2K support whatever I want and just ask for the status of my investigation that they so-called have, and I would just be updated with it. And then this person says, no, unfortunately at this time, we have no direct oversight of the development team. So I'm basically being lied to, right? Somebody is lying. I'm literally getting two opposite stories here. He finishes up by saying that the development team will eventually contact me, and then all of these people are saying, I understand your frustration, I understand this sucks, blah, blah, blah. They're trying to like pull this card out. It's not working. And then he finishes up by saying, as previously stated, we have no direct oversight of the development team. And then he says that some cases can take up to 14 days to fully resolve. 14 days, remember that. 14 days, right? 2 weeks. So today marked the 2-week mark, and we still didn't get our rewards. So I contact 2K support one more time. The dude says, hey, thanks for contacting 2K support, blah, blah, blah. I tell him about the investigation. He says I'm gonna check up on it. So this dude is taking forever. It's literally been over half an hour trying to, I guess, check up on the investigation. He says, I am unable to locate any updates of the investigation. I said, I don't understand. I was told I can check it here, and this dude is still taking forever to respond. Like, just think. That was at 3:41. He takes another like 10 minutes to respond. I apologize. I can resubmit the investigation for you in order to make sure it gets looked over again. So I'm like, yeah, go ahead and do that, right? This is what I think 2K is doing. I think it's really, really sketchy. I don't think there's actually any investigation going on. I think that's just a total lie, because you can see I was straight up being lied to. Somebody was lying. I was getting different stories. I think the investigation is fake. I don't think there's actually an investigation. That's the only thing that makes sense. Isn't it kind of fishy that all these 2K support agents say they can't contact the development team or blah, 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 but they can send all this stuff to them? Isn't it kind of fishy that the investigation was 14 days, yet not only did they get no updates, they started saying that they couldn't contact them, and I got 0 emails? I feel like that's just what they tell people to try to make people feel better, and that, yo, they're gonna handle this, yeah, because that's how I felt in the beginning. I knew, I had a small, because you guys know, I know 2K inside and out. I know what they do, right? I had a small feeling that, yo, this investigation isn't gonna actually do anything, but the dude sounded legit, right? I was talking to him for a couple hours. He was pretty smart, right? I feel like they're trying to take advantage of dumb people by saying that they're under this investigation thing. Like, it just doesn't seem like there's actually an investigation going on. It's so sad that 2K is hiding all this stuff from us, right? We're gonna come out with all of these park events, new neighborhood park events, 30 parks, blah, blah, blah. The park events are unplayable already, right? You lag at all these games, blah, blah, blah. But if you try to win the park events and you lose to somebody literally cheating with the most proof possible, we're gonna start up an investigation that we're not gonna actually know anything about, and we're not gonna contact you about, even though we say you are, and you're never gonna actually get your rewards. They say investigations take up to 14 days. Like I said, it's been 2 weeks, so I guess they had to start another investigation. It literally would take 5 minutes to just go through all the tweets like I did in this video and just say, yeah, of course they were cheating. I said as soon as this was over, I was like, yo, this is the last time I'm ever playing a park event. Way too stressful. I'm literally feeling exactly how everybody felt on Twitter. So you guys are thinking, oh, yo, you can just go on Twitter and just, at Baluba and at Ronnie and at Zach and all these 2K devs. Well, let's just check Twitter one more time. Okay, like I said, Mike Korzimba literally replied to this tweet, and this tweet has almost 300 likes. You guys know Hank the Tank, right? He has almost 80K followers on Twitter. When this happened, he retweets the tweet proving that they're delaying, that literally tagged Ronnie, Baluba, Zach, all these people. He quotes the tweet saying that's insane at Baluba and at Ronnie, and he's tweeting out about how the 3 people who won the tournament literally were delaying. So both of them have their YouTube logos, both of them are a lot bigger than me. They're literally tweeting about all this stuff, retweeting all this, and still no progress. So I don't think me tweeting anything at this point is gonna do anything, because let's just go to Mike Wang's Twitter. I talked about this in a video not too long ago. This dude hasn't tweeted since September 20th. It's been over 5 weeks since he's tweeted. They're not even on Twitter like that anymore. If Hank and Mike can't do anything on Twitter about this, I don't think I can either. So I'm not going to tell you guys to all go on Twitter and retweet a certain tweet. 2K, this is your chance to prove that you're not straight up lying to people, that you're not trying to scam people. Because like the thousands of other people watching this video, it can't be any more obvious that the other team was cheating. All I ask is for our rewards. This is your chance. Our PSNs are on the screen right now. This is the team that should have won Protect the House, but we didn't because of people obviously cheating and you guys doing nothing about it. And we're not the only victims of this. There are hundreds of people that have to experience not only people cheating and winning these park events, but just trying to play the park events in general and them being unplayable because of lag out, server issues, and all of this other stuff that you haven't even said a word about the whole year. But this is sadly what 2K has come to at this point, and I just thought I had to make a video on it, man. This is how they treat people. Anyway, that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Good luck to anybody who ever tries to play a park event again. again, because I'll probably never play a park event again, because that's literally the only time I've ever tried to win a park event, and I literally won and then lose to delayers and don't get my rewards. Again, make sure to drop a like down below. I'm going for 1,000 likes. Sub if you're new, turn on notice, join the family. We're on at 90K grind. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.